What's up gamers, my name is Centrix and welcome to another video. Now in this video, I'm going to show you 10 more tips on scrap mechanics survival. I hope you enjoyed this video and let's get started. Okay guys, so the first tip is going to be standing in water while watering your crops. Now you can just left click, and water your crops just like this. But there's another way. If you stand in the water and you're deep enough, you can just hover over your buckets and spam the left mouse button, and if you have your crops really close to the seaside, then you can water them infinitely and without having to always walk back to the water. Okay guys, so tip number 2 is going to be about crops. Okay, so the higher the tier of your crops, the more enemies they're gonna spawn. So these carrots and tomatoes and crops like that are tier number 1 crops. Now I have here oranges. Now oranges are tier 2 crops. Tier 3 crops are pineapple and broccoli. So anything like blueberries and stuff like that, those are tier 2 crops. So the higher the crop, the higher the enemies. So tip number 3 is going to be 9 and less crops equal no enemies. So if you count with me, that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now I've had problems with 9, so let's just do 8. And if you have 8 crops, there will be no enemies, guys. So that is a really good thing to remember. And this does work with all crops, all tiers. So you can have 8 pineapples, 8 broccolis, and there will be no enemies. Okay, so tip number 4 is going to be use your connect tool wisely and efficiently. So if you have the connect tool and you lose your car, as you can see, I can see it through the forest. So if I just go a little bit deeper, you don't see it from the whole map, so you have to be kind of close. But as long as you are sort of close, you can still see it over the trees with the connect tool. So this is a really useful thing to use if you lose your car somewhere in a special biome, maybe if you're looking for the trapped farmer and you just lose the car completely and just can't seem to find it. Okay guys, so tip number 5 is going to be use your lift efficiently and really well, I guess. So maybe, I mean, these beehives, I can reach them right now, but let's say that they were to be higher. You can place this under yourself and then just put it up, and you can lift yourself up just like that, and you can get on top of things that you would normally not be able to. So yeah guys, that is a really good thing to have in mind, because sometimes you really will need to use the lift, maybe in some structures that you just can't seem to get up. So tip number 6 is going to be light color. Now as you can see, I have white lights on my car. Now if I take those away and put them back in the original state that you will craft them, they will be in this color. Now this is still useful. It does provide light, but as I'm going to show you right now, if you choose white over here and just paint them, it looks a lot better. You will see a lot more, and this is really useful if you're driving at night, and especially like through forests and stuff like that. So tip number 7 is going to be upgrading stuff. Okay, your mechanical things. So you can upgrade stuff such as suspension or engines. I have 2 engines here, so I have this one on level 4, this one on level 3, and it always upgrades your thing. So let's say it gives you more bearings, efficiency, and gears. It's really useful. Now you can upgrade seats as well. So I'm going to show you here. I have a number 1 seat because I haven't needed that many connections. But if I upgrade it like that, then it will change its appearance and the connections will go up. So if I do it again, just watch the seat. You can see it changed. So it does change. It does look cooler. And it gives you like really good upgrades. So if you have some toolkits, make sure to use them. Okay guys, so tip number 8 is going to be using the lift to get the farmer on top of the car. Now in the next tip I'm going to talk about why you should not use the lift after you have put the farmer on the car. But if you want to just put him on, you just put your car on a lift just like this, and as you can see you can go into the ground. So now it's going to be substantially easier to get your farmer inside, just like this. Go a bit higher, trap him off like that, and there you go guys. So now you've got the farmer on there, just put it above ground and boom. Now you have the farmer set in your car and you can go and take him home. Okay guys, so tip number 9 is going to be not using your lift on your car when you have the trapped farmer in the back. Okay, so I mean this is at this point the only solution. Oh god, okay. Because I do not have any other option. But if you do have another option, just don't use your lift on the car, because as you can see he's in there right now. I put it here and he's outside. So yeah guys, just make sure not to lose your farmer this way, and if you do have to use your lift, just remember that he's not in the car anymore. Yeah, it's really important to remember that. Okay guys, so tip number 10 is going to be using beds on your car. Now this is really useful if you go to some dangerous locations and you might die. Then make sure to place a bed on your car and sleep in it like this. You can see it has my respawn point set on the car, so if I die I just spawn right next to the place I died, so I don't have to go and look for my loot for ages. So that's a really useful thing. Okay guys, thanks so much for watching this video. I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope it helped you make your scrap mechanic survival skills a little bit better, and I will see you in the next tutorial video. Have a nice day and goodbye.